Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today we're going to go over the SoundBot SB250. These are a pair of Bluetooth headphones that also can be converted, as you can see on the side here, to Bluetooth speakers. So that is an interesting take on the Bluetooth headphone genre that we have not seen before. You can check these guys out at a steal of a price for $25.99 on Amazon. I'll leave a link below where you can check that out, and I'll also leave a link to SoundBot as well where you can check out their other products. They have many products that you guys might be interested in. And let's get into this. They do, I will go over this for you. They do support up to 33 standard range on Bluetooth, 33 feet. They are foldable, of course, so that you can transport them. They do have a built-in microphone for calls. They do up to 24 hours of playback time because they do have a built-in rechargeable 1000 milliamp rechargeable battery. They also have a 3.5 millimeter aux audio port if you want to listen wired to a wired device instead of a Bluetooth device. And they do have two 40 millimeter drivers in them. And the external speakers, surprisingly enough, these external speakers on the outside of the ear cups, that with this little switch you can switch between your internal and external to make them basically a speakerphone, are 3-watt speakers. So they do give a lot of power. This is something, again, that we haven't seen in a lot of headphones. You can check out SoundBot at www.soundbot.com, and we will bust these guys open, and I will show you what comes in the box. Okay, in our testing, we got excellent sound out of these guys, just to mention right off the bat. They do give you a quick start guide user manual here that we will go over real quick. Most of the stuff I just read off the box for you. They do tell you that if you do need a PIN, this is sometimes not pinless. If your device requires a password, it's going to be 4 zeros, and that's usually what is happening with most. It's either like a 1, 2, 3, 4 or 4 0 type thing. They do show us the LED indicators and what they mean. Your power on is a flashing blue light. Obviously when your power is off, there's no light. Charging is a red light. Fully charged, it switches to a solid blue light, and pairing is the normal flashing red and blue light, so that you have that. In the box, they obviously say you get the speaker and the headphone, the SB250 itself, the MicroUSB cable for charging, which is great that they use MicroUSB because we don't like proprietary chargers for the most part. They do give you a 3.5 millimeter audio cable, a carrying pouch, and this user guide. They will also list some of their contact information as well. If you would like to contact or have a problem with your device, you can contact SoundBot themselves. They do give you this nice carrying pouch here. It's kind of like a mesh carrying pouch to carry these folded up, and it does have the SoundBot logo here on it, so that's a nice touch by them to throw that in there for you. They do give you both of these cables. One is, again, a micro USB to USB cable that you will use to charge the device. That is about 3 feet long, and so is this 3.5 millimeter headphone jack that or auxiliary jack that you will need if you want to use this guy wired versus wireless. And this is about also the same length, about 3 feet as well. Now, getting into the actual headphones, we have the headphones here. They do put like this little cover over the one side of the speaker to protect it from getting scratched up in packaging, so we'll get that out of there. And as you can see, the cups on these are rather large. So if they're not terribly weighty, so you don't have to worry about too much weight, but they are on the rather large side. So if you are more of someone that likes the slimmer type ear cups, then this may not be the headset for you. But to accommodate this, the reason that they're like this is because of these two 3-watt speakers that are on the outside that change this basically from just a Bluetooth headset to a Bluetooth external speaker, basically. On the top, you have this switch that basically shows you that if it's in the down position, you're going to be firing out into the ear cups, and if it's in the up position, this light will come on and it will activate these two speakers on the side, which you can do a speakerphone from, or just listen to music if you wanted to listen to them, and maybe take these off your head since you're walking around the room or something like that, or whatever that you may want to do, or share music with someone else. You do have this LED. This is your status LED. It's not huge. It's not obtrusive. A lot of them sometimes have this really bright light that gets obtrusive, but this one did not. You do have your multifunction button here. This is your power button. It's also your pause and play button, and your pick up your call button if you do get a call while you're listening to music or you're on your phone. You do have a volume up and volume down button here, and those also are your forward track and reverse track as well. You do have your DC in, which is again a standard micro USB, which we love because we don't like proprietary chargers. You do have your 3.5 millimeter audio jack input here, and then you do have your pinhole mic down here. Now, we did do call quality tests on this and found that the call quality was excellent. They could hear us with no problems, and we could hear them great, actually, because the sound on these is really good. The one thing to note about the sound is it's got good bass, it's got good range in all of the ranges, but the volume, even on maximum, the volume, it was loud, but it wasn't overpoweringly loud. So if you like really, really loud, you may not like it. Now, the external speakers get quite loud, but the internal speakers, for me personally, on the loudest setting, were loud enough. But if I wanted to go a little bit louder, I could not. And I know some people like to have their sound really loud, but they were more than adequate for me as far as the loudness. I actually had to probably put it down maybe a notch or two from the loudest setting. So what I'll do is I will pair this up with a phone, and I'll show you how to switch over to the speakers, and you can hear the sound for yourself on those. Basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold down the multifunction button until it blinks, and then hold it down for about 3 or 4 more seconds till it blinks a red and blue, which it is right there. So now it is in a pairing mode, and that's a standard type pairing mode that most have. Now, when it comes up, it'll come up in your list as the SB250s, so we are going to connect these. And now we are connected to phone, media, and audio, and what I will do is I will play a track, and then I will switch it over to the external side of things, and you can see how the external speakers perform as well. Okay, so right now we're playing, it's on the internals. And then if we want to switch over to, say, the external speakers, then we're just going to flip this switch and you'll see the light come on. And as you could hear, the external speakers also produce excellent sound. You can actually, since we have them on that, I'm going to do a test call and call my voicemail so that you can hear the call quality as well on the external speakers. Using this as basically
please enter your password, then press pound. You have 2 saved messages.
So, there we go. You can tell that then you can use these now as a external speaker, a Bluetooth speaker, and headset all in one, which is a novel and different idea than we've seen on pretty much any headset out there to date. So for the price of $25.99, these are a very, very nice set of headphones that have a really crisp sound. And actually allow you to switch back from a Bluetooth speaker to Bluetooth headphones. Again, these were the SB250s from SoundBot. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. Please leave a comment below if you have any questions. We'll be happy to answer them. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next video.